Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, RedLineMods. Thanks for tuning back in. For the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the bell icon to be notified of upcoming content. As always, I bring the great content to you guys. And yeah, so we're going to be installing V3s. And these are going because the V3s look super phenomenal on the Pro White, especially this being paint corrected and ceramic coated right when I took the delivery of this 2.0. Yeah, other than that, if you guys have any questions and stuff like that, comment below. And we're gonna be installing the V3s, which I'll show you guys right there in their box right now. Um, they are gonna be available for pre-order, so and you should get them after pre-order. It shouldn't take that long for you to receive it. So depends on how many pre-orders we get. And if you guys want to support my channel, just check out my website. The link's gonna be in the description below. And so we got three reflectors I want to show you guys because I was a little bit debating which one I should do. You can get them off my site as well. Use discount codes to provide it in the description below. And yeah, so I don't know. I figure out which one this one, but it's on the site. I believe the V2s, V1s. I got V3s. I'm gonna be using this one right here. That's the clear ones. This is like new trending ones right now. So I got these three. I also have the smoked ones looking like something like that. The bottom, the smoked ones. That's what they're gonna look like. If you get the smoked ones, that's also available on the site. Make sure you guys use a discount code. That's gonna help you guys a lot. All right. So we're gonna be going off with this one right here. That's what we're gonna use. Super excited to see how it looks. And yeah, the V3s. Let's go take a look at those real quick. Show you guys a full install video. What I like about it, come with a spare, those fragile tabs, the covers. Those are fragile, so definitely a plus right there. And look at this. I was super excited for this. This is insane. Oh man, can't wait to put them on. And look at this side right here. Ooh, it just looks phenomenal. Yeah, it's gonna be epic. And I missed these when I had the smoked ones before. I tried giving a different look this time, but I was like, I just didn't like those that much because they're like a little dim. On the brakes, they're a little bit dim, and this one doesn't brake. Like this will show, it was just for show, I guess. But when you brake, only the middle part works. So that's what was kind of downside for me. I wanted the whole light to kind of light up when I hit the brakes. So we're gonna remove this and remove the bumper as well. You guys know the videos, installation videos from before, but for my new subscribers and stuff like that, you guys gonna see the video again, fully video of installation on the tail lights. I'm gonna do the bumper reflectors at the same time because why not? I'm right at it anyways. The tail light's gonna come off, so I might as well take them off once instead of like twice. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so I usually take this seal off from here. Get a quick access over here. You could use those beautiful pry tools, but I already had mine taken off, so it's easy to remove now. You got 8mm bolts over here. Yep, they're 8mm. So you could take these out. And when you do tighten them up, make sure you guys do it by hand and then use like a screw at the end or something. I mean, Phillips or the same bolt, but just tighten up by hand so you don't crack the plastic around it because it's very fragile. And also, tip, make sure you guys put the screw it's on top, meaning, for instance, for example, like this. Yeah, for instance, I'm going to take this screw out and put it in the bottom so I know my battery die out. Oh yeah, I have not charged this thing in a few days. Oh yeah, battery's dead. 15. There you go, it's out. That one was a little bit tight. I put it next last time. So I'm gonna place it exactly the bottom part. This way you don't mess up the threads. Switching everything up. Pop this up like that. Should open. And we're going to disconnect pretty much everything here because we gotta redo the plug and play with the reflectors. I might not have to swap this out because it's the same thing for the reflector. I mean the reflectors. So tail lights will come out. So you see this part right here. I don't even have to take this out because it's the same thing. So whatever. but I might even put a new set. Who cares? Doesn't matter. All right, so this one right here now in the bottom, as you can see, let me just connect this real quick as well. Oh boy. Press on this. It's easy if you guys use a flathead. This is like stuck. That worked. So I just pushed it in here and I moved it aside and it popped open. That was helpful. And this piece is for the lights for those. So I'm gonna push these back up through that. That's trash. And I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna push these the wires through for the cleaner look and seal so water doesn't come through. I know before I had tape on to cover it, but this time we're gonna do a different route. So, I'm just gonna remove this right now and put the other ones in. So removing these tabs right here, like so. Grab a flathead, and that should remove it just like that. Careful not to drop it. I also have this stuff on my site as well. Grabbing this guy. This tool works too. Perfect. In case you drop it, you won't damage your car's paint or whatever. So you just push into the side. If it's that it, yep, that's it right there. So that's on the corner side. You get it from this side. See, it goes in just like that. It pops right open. That works too. For safety, so you don't scratch your paint or whatever. I use this pry tool literally on everything I do when I do installation. All right, so it comes right down. Once those push tabs are off, liner comes down. Then we got the connections here. Stock taillight's just gonna have one connection, I believe, and reverse lights. So I'm removing these right now. So and the stock ones that had like a clip over here for the bulbs, I removed that part so this thing could fit in there. It comes with those Eagle Eye tail lights. Unplug this one. So that wire is now loose. This is part of the other light. And to remove this, you need the pry tool. Best friend again, right here. This part. So you get it on this end and pops right up. Same thing here. Go a little deeper that way. Pops open, go on top here. There you go. There's one more clip. That should do it. And then this light pops right off. But you got to remove these bottom bolts here underneath it. These two, there's more over here. Yep, these two over there. The silver one's right there, and then that one right here. And then you got more over here. This one, and also one over here behind it. If I can see it. Yep, one right there behind it, right there. So same thing on that side. You're gonna see the same screws on this side. One there, one there, one here. And then two of that over there. And same thing two on this side. So make sure you remove those before you start pushing these top tail lights out. There's a longer one. And for the inner ones, I'm gonna use a longer socket because you see, in this it hits it here, so it doesn't go up fully. So I'm gonna use a longer socket so I can grab the top. But it's an 8mm socket, so it pops right up, just like that. That was a seal for the light, so make sure that comes off as well. For the next owner, of course, it's gonna be needed. Put it in a second. And this side pops right up as well. The pry tool. That's out. Yep. And yeah, just take this wire out and remove this tail light as well, just like I did on that side. This one will pop out. We're good to go. All right, so the tail lights are out. That's done. And what I'm gonna do now is look how it looks without the tail lights. So that's done. And now we're gonna be installing the reflectors. So we're gonna be taking out the bumper, and it's literally held by two tabs in the bottom and three screws on the sides, and one of this Allen, and then one of that right here. So bring it in, bro. This is my best friend right here. Another beautiful tool. I think right angle tool. So I don't have to take the wheels off or anything like that. Oops. And then there's one screw underneath right here. So same thing, you gotta remove two screws. There's one underneath right here. You'll see it. And then three screws on the same side and two tabs underneath in the back of the bumper. All right, the two clips I'm talking about is this one, the clip, and the other one's right here, second one, attached to the chassis, I guess. One and two. And then once you remove these two Allen key screws, I guess, then you should be able to pull it out. All right, so I'm always using a pry tool, like I said, prevent damage and stuff. So I always use this to get inside the clip areas. That helps out. And then to remove it, do the same thing on the other side. To remove it, pull this way exactly towards the rear. That should, there you go, see? There's three clips right here, three tabs right here, that opens it, and I think two or three here, two I think. Yeah, two tabs on this side, and a tab here, tab, and a tab here. We'll do the same thing on this side. Push this tab up, made it loose. Just like that. And it should hang a little bit down. And then I should have access to three screws behind the reflectors, the stock ones, and then I'm just gonna put the new reflectors on and we'll put the bumper back on. All right, to remove a screw and a screw for reflectors. I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna place the bumper back on. So I'm gonna do that on the both sides real quick. All right, guys. As you can see, if you ever want to remove the stock muffler, you know, the exhaust finishers, not muffler, sorry, exhaust tips. They're fake ones, just finishers, I guess. But the exhaust mufflers right here ends over here. This sits above it. It's just 3 bolts. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So I'm just gonna remove these 3. I'll be putting quad tips in the near future, and I'm gonna put zip ties in the corner to prevent heat burning my bumper, etc., etc. So I'm gonna put zip ties on each side, and then this way, when I'm ready to put the quad tips on, I will just have to clip off the 2 zip ties, and it will fall right off. And this way, I don't have to remove the bumper again. This is how I put my bumper back on, pretty much. I just push these clips over here first, and also make sure that the exhaust tips are on top of the mufflers. So just like that, come up, make sure everything is good. So exhaust tips are gonna go over the mufflers first, so it's not in the way. Just like that. They're both good and clear. Then you want to work over here. You want to place these tabs right here. Just place it there for now before we push it in. And I got my 2 of the wires, the diffuser one right here, plug and play. And I got this one for the reflectors. I'm gonna keep him over here for now. Make it tight fit over here. You know what? I could just leave it on the side. Make sure it's good. That's good. Nothing's in the way. So that's perfect. Keep it like that. On the other side, you want to make sure everything is placed properly. That's good. And then what you want to do next is push this in. Get this wire out the way.
That guy said hi.
Yeah. Oh, I know him. I just like that. It's in. All right. That should be good to go. As you can see, this will line up as well. And what you want to do now is now it's good to go. You can actually push this over here. And now you got space over here to push this in, and the rest will go in as well. So this clip goes underneath it just like that, in and above. Don't push this yet because you have to line up the liner behind it. It does get a little bit iffy, so go around there real quick. So as you can see, the liner sticking out, that's how it's going to be. So you're definitely going to have to push this inside. Try to keep it inside there that way before this way can line up just like that. And then that's good to go. Put the screws back in and a third one over there, and we would do the same thing on the other side. Yo, Edgar, so that's what I had before right here. You know, smoked ones, it says a quart at the end, they're smoked out, all right? But now I got these. Look at that. Oof. the white one, the new trend I've been selling. These, I also have 2 other different designs. I showed it in my video already. So the taillights I took out, those limited edition I had when it came out, now everybody's trying to get them, so I'm out of that game. So those, I'm giving those, and I love the animation of my V3 taillights I used to have. They were smoked, but look now, bro, this is what I'm trying to sell now. This is my sample test. Ooh, sexy, bro. Look at this thing, white. It's gonna match my Accord so nice, bro. Blend in black and the white with it, so it's perfect versus those. They're like a bit smoked out versus these are like white. So I'll be selling these for sure. That's the side ones right there. And these have like the best animation, bro. It's insane. These animations like freaking galaxy type of animation on them. I love these. That's what I'm gonna be installing now. But look at that, bro. Already a big difference. the exhaust tips, I had 3 bolts. I removed that already and I put zip ties because I'm gonna put quad tips on this coming soon. So I didn't want to put the other piece that goes with it underneath it because it kind of pushes out over there. I don't like it. I'm gonna put quad tips here, big quad tips, so it'll kind of match the rear end. It was gonna look pretty dope then. And yeah, man, my nephew's getting food right now, so I might eat food first and then finish the taillights part because the bumper's done. And then we're gonna go work out, and then it's our flight. Picture. All right, so on the right side, if let's say you have a, this is coming from the OEM, of course. Let's say you have a diffuser and you also have reflectors. All right, so now you have 2 plane plug and play, and then you have the tail lights right here. So the first thing you're gonna connect is the diffuser light. All right, so since I have a diffuser, this is my diffuser light. That's what I'm gonna connect first, not to that, sorry, to the harness, the car. I'm gonna connect that first, and once that diffuser is connected, then this end you're gonna grab and connect the reflectors. So reflector goes second, and then last we're gonna connect the tail lights. So I wanted to show you guys this, point it out to you guys. So make sure you guys smash the like button if you're looking for this excessive wiring. I'm just gonna zip tie it and push it in the corner. I want to put this in, and then I'm gonna show you the installation video on the passenger side. It's gonna be the same thing on the driver's side. Just wanted to save some time. All right, so now we're gonna start over here on top. Look at that dude over there. Dude, your camera skill sucks, bro. Look at that dude. All right, bring him down right here. All right, now we'll just do this side. Take it out the bag, peel it. This is so satisfying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. All right, it's going in. Good. Make sure the wires, you push it through, down the small hole right here. All right. Make sure, there you go, lined up. All right, it's in. And then about down here, just connect that, brother. Oh, just like that. Um, this one's gonna go over here. Oh, it's in. And this is for the long wire. It's gonna go for the tail lights. But let's just go and put the 2 sockets, not sockets, the bolts we took out, the 2 over here and 2 in the bottom area. So we're gonna put those on real quick. All right, so now we're gonna be putting this through that right here. I used to take this off before, push this back in. You don't have to. Now if you pull this down a little bit or even inwards, you can actually push the wire through it and then pull it back up, and then that should lock it in there and do a really good job there. A clean install from there. And I'm gonna run the wire from the back. I'll show you guys this. So once you pull this over here, there's a tab right here. There's also a tab down here too if you need more space. Pull it just like that, and I'm gonna run that wire from behind this right here. See that? From behind, from not that, here where my finger's going, and I'm gonna grab it from the back side, because this way it will keep the wire stuck over there, so when the trunk goes down and up, it doesn't like come all the way over here, you know what I mean? The wire will go up from there, like go down and go back in from that side. So that's why and there's a push tab over here, so it's connected to that, so you can see it. That's what I'm going to push the wire through, bring it out, and zip tie it. Zip tie it here, and then zip tie it there, zip tie in the middle, and then zip tie it down here, and then we'll connect that wire up there. I'll show you guys. All right, I'm gonna push this guy through. And the connection is gonna be inside, so it's gonna be hidden from all the water or whatever may get there. Hopefully nothing gets there, and then just gonna push the wire through, and there should be plenty of it, so I'm good with that. And then connect the harness. And you can push this clip on the side. Actually, my mistake. If you have reflectors, you gotta connect the reflectors first. Let me just redo this real quick. If you don't have reflectors, that's what you would do. So, pretty much harness of the vehicle. And then you got this connection going to the taillights. That's in. And then you want to grab zip ties or tape, electrical tape, and put it together so it's not dangling everywhere or whatever. Then we'll install it. All right, zip tie is done. Take this clear thing off. So satisfying. And then you want to make sure you pull this up, back out a little bit. It locks in. Yep, just like that. It's good. And then we'll push this in the corner. And we'll line up those pins there. And I'll put the taillights in. See what happens here. There you go. So make sure you hold it just like that. And then you hold it like this, and you push the bolts back in. And like I said, do it by hand, so you don't mess up the threads. And you can tighten them up with a wrench or socket by hand or whatever, or a Phillips even, that works too. And yeah, so this bottom one, it wouldn't go, so I just took it back out and trying it again. All you gotta do is twist it here and there a little bit. Try to reverse it in first, so you can grab his threads, and then you try it. Which may work. Yep, that was going through. All right, that's in now, and the top is really good. It's clean. The bottom, make sure the gap is closed. This will line up when you'll know. So push that in, and now you got to put the liner back up with the push tabs in. Literally, it's so easy to push them in. Just use this, hold it like this, and once it goes through, then you just push it and it will lock in. Super easy to put back in. This one you're gonna have a hard time with, so I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Here you go. Camera's all yours. And then make sure you guys connect this. I almost forgot because of all this excitement. Connect this in the back, leave it there, and then this lines up. This white tab goes behind the seal, just like that. So we're good now. Connecting this guy. Push these two in. Should go in. Match it up first. And what's crazy is that I know on mine previously, I broke mine actually. Yeah, this one is broken. See that? It's kind of flat. So I'm gonna grab one of those and the new ones that comes in the set. So that's what the clip looked like. I don't know, was it broken really? I don't think it was broken. Whatever. Let's put a new one. Just line up that bottom one. It goes behind it. And the top one goes behind it either as well. On this side, see the bottom one in that way. Top one goes behind that clip either as well. Let's see. I usually just click there. See, I push over here while I hold it. And that goes and makes a click sound. One and two. As long as you got one, you're good to go. It's not going anywhere. And then you push this guy in, seal all the way around. And sorry, you get a pry tool. You get a pry tool to do it. You don't really. I doubt it. Just like that. And then remember the two Allen screws got to go in and two tabs that goes under the bumper. That's got to go in as well. So let me finish that up and then we'll take a quick look at the finish. All right, let's go close the trunk down. All right. How does it look? Oh man, that is awesome. That looks dope. Now I gotta get my drone out to start recording with it. And let's do the animation for it and see how that looks. Right now the sun is hitting it a little bit. So we'll do a different, well, not different. We'll do another clip in the evening when it gets a little dark out. I'm just gonna start the animation for you guys real quick and see what it looks like. You could zoom in just like that, and they can see a better view. All right, let's check it out. All right, guys, we'll definitely add another clip when it gets a little dark out. So, but yeah, if this video was helpful, of course, with the install and stuff like that, appreciate the support. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of upcoming content. And also, yes, if you want to get the clear, pretty much the white with the smoked out taillights, you guys can visit my site. That's going to be in the description below. And use the discount code, actually. It's going to be RedLine10 for the taillights. You get 10% off. It's going to help you guys out. And make sure I follow my IG right there. DM me for anything like that. If you guys need help with installing stuff, I got connections in New York. Just DM me. I'll take care of you from there. So peace out, and let me add, we're going to be adding another clip at the end of the video, so stay tuned, keep watching. Alright guys, so the product's installed. It's a little bit, the sunset time right now, so it's a little cloudy too. So I know you guys always want to see the brightness of it and stuff like that, but I will guarantee you guys that this is brighter than the smoke tail lights, because the housing on the outside is clear and the housing on the inside is smoked. So that makes it brighter. So I'm gonna yeah, we'll start the animation and we'll do turn signals and reverse. And again, you guys can purchase in the description below. The links are in the description below. And let's check it out. Stop. That should be the animation. Same thing with the reflectors. Also bright from the smoked ones. These are a lot nicer than the previous, like the smoke tail lights one. There's a contrast now. This is how you'll see it in person too. A little bit brighter in person actually than the video, but yeah, we'll do the brakes and then reverse and turn signals, and that should conclude the video. Alright, that is it, fam. So what you guys think, comment below, and definitely check out the website. Appreciate support. Make sure you guys use that discount code that's provided in the description below. Peace out till next time.